Thank you for choosing Synovision products. Now I will introduce the function of the Lung Nodules Analysis plugin, abbreviated as LNA. This plugin is applicable for the analysis of lung nodules with a diameter of less than 3 cm. It can extract and measure single or multiple lung nodules, and generate diagnostic image reports. It is recommended to select an image series reconstructed with thin slice thickness and soft kernel to load into the plugin. The slice thickness should be no more than 1.25 mm. Right-click the Add application and select Lung Nodules Analysis plugin to enter the LNA interface. Or select the LNA icon in the function switch panel in the lower right corner to load the lung image series into the interface. A dialog box will pop up first to prompt that the lung tissue will be automatically extracted. Click Yes to confirm, and the lung tissue extraction will start. The extracted lung tissue image will be displayed in the MIP window at the lower right corner. First, we need to adjust the window width and window level to better display the lung nodules. In the LNA interface, the left side is the view area, including the cross-section image, coronal image, sagittal image, the enlarged cross-section image of nodules, the enlarged via image of the nodules, and the MIP image of the auto-extracted lung tissues. The largest viewport is the 2D cross-sectional image by default. On the right is the functional toolbar area, in addition to the general tools. The middle area is the dedicated tools for LNA. The topmost position buttons control the display of the main 2D cross-sectional images. If it fails to automatically extract the lung tissues, we can use this manual lung segmentation tool to manually outline an row of inflated lung tissue to update the MIP image in the lower right window. After the nodules are extracted, in this viewport we can more intuitively observe the position of the lung nodules in the lung tissues. Note whether the lung tissue extraction is successful or not. Does not affect the success of the extraction of lung nodules later on. The Set VOI Parameters button on the right can open the VOI box tool at any time. In the 2D viewports, we can browse through to find the slice of the nodule. Click the Manual Nodule Extraction button. The cursor turns into a cross. Click on the center of the nodule to complete the extraction. At the same time, the related data will be displayed in the main viewport, such as the maximum axial diameter, the equivalent diameter, the nodule volume, the maximum cross-sectional area, and CT value. The extracted nodule is displayed in green in other viewports, and the nodule list in the right is also updated simultaneously. We can extract more nodules using the same steps. If the extracted nodule range is inaccurate, we can modify it through the nodule editing tools, such as VOI modification, magnetic Roy's modification, freehand Roy's modification, and erase modification. Zoom in and modify. Click the VOI modification button, and the 2D images will be enlarged. Focusing on the stained nodule area, we can adjust the size of the VOI by dragging, and click OK to complete the modification. At the same time, we can see that in the main viewport, the nodule statistic data have changed accordingly. Magnetic modification. Click the Magnetic Roy's modification button, and in the enlarged nodule viewport, click the left mouse button along the nodule boundary to draw the outline. When the outline is completed, click the right mouse button to end the drawing. Select OK to complete. Freehand modification. Click the Freehand Roy's modification button. Hold down the left mouse button to draw the nodule boundary. When the drawing is over, release the left mouse key and click OK to complete. Erase modification. Click the Erase Modification button. And in the enlarged nodule viewport, erase any excess tissue extracted. Click OK to complete the modification. To edit multiple nodules, we need to first select the corresponding nodule in the list, and apply the same steps above. Note, the above editing tools are only effective for single layer. After nodule extraction is completed, in the VIA viewport, click the right mouse button to select Show Nodule Only. Double-click the protocol on the upper part of the viewport to pop up the opacity protocol, and we can select the appropriate opacity. Note, only the lung tissues or chest wall can be adjusted here. The position of the nodules can be displayed in the lower right viewport. The default is the MIP mode, and it can be switched to the VIA mode. By clicking the protocol button in the toolbar, we can adjust the VIA effect. After the lung nodule extraction and editing is completed, if we need to save the image, select the image to be saved, and click the Save button at the bottom of the toolbar to save it. Click the Edit button above the nodule list. We can enable the nodule position and shape. Click the Return to the nodule extraction to switch back to the original interface. If there are multiple nodules, click the double arrow buttons near the nodule name to switch. And then in below area we can enable the nodule position and shape, etc. We can also manually enter the appropriate informations. Click the Report Image button to expand and we can see the images added to the report. We can add new images via the Send to Report button in the right-click menu. We can also delete the unrequired images. Finally, click the Send and Generate a Report button to generate a diagnostic image report of lung nodules. We can browse the report and save or print it. Click the Close Report button on the upper left to exit the report interface. In the Patient Management interface, we can browse the associated reports. And remember to switch to the Seniorpt tab. Here, we can see that the hospital name has not been set yet. How to change the settings? In Settings, System Setting, System Tool, Report. After logging in, switch to Seniorpt. We can modify the hospital name, address and other information, and customize the other report information. The introduction of lung nodules analysis plugin is stopped here. Thank you for watching.